Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I am a TV Holic.
My name is Mimi and I'm a TV Holic.
Okay, before we start this episode, I just want to say follow, share, like, also share with your friends and family. We're on social media too, TV Holics Anonymous. And also, we need 5 stars, guys. We need 5-star ratings from you guys on Spotify or wherever you listen to this podcast. And anything I miss?
No, I think that's it.
Comment as well what other shows you guys want us to do, because that would be really helpful. We'd love that. We'd love to hear from you. So this is part 3 of episode 9 of
season
5 of Singles of Inferno.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're on Joo-young and Jae-Jin's date. They go on a cruise on the Han River, and the hosts are like, "Wow, it's so romantic. It's a private cruise. It was really pretty and like nice inside and like clean and stuff, which was nice."
But really, it was just a weird, tacky riverboat cruise.
Yeah, at first when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be horrible." But when they went inside, I was like, "It's actually nice."
Yeah, but you get those things on the Thames as well, like those river.
Yeah, but I bet the river's nicer there in Korea than it is here. Everything's nicer, you know?
Yeah, true. Everything's nicer there.
So they decide to firstly go outside on the deck and like take a picture. Jae-Jin takes a picture of Joo-young, and then he feels shy to take a picture of himself, for her to take a picture of him. But she insists, and she ends up taking one of him. Then they take a picture together. Jin-young, the host, also says at this point, because he was getting really awkward with taking a picture just on his own, Jae-Jin, he was like, "I see a little bit of myself in him," which I do remember. Like, he was like, Jin-young on the show was like really like awkward, not awkward, but like
he was like, yeah,
he was always about the other part. Like, he wasn't really like about himself. I mean,
yeah, because it's hard for you to open up about yourself. Like, sometimes I feel like it's hard to open up about yourself. It's easier to talk about other people. You know what I mean?
Also like be like, oh, like, you know, when you take a picture, you have to have a certain kind of confidence.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to, but in front of the person that you like, if they're taking a picture of you, you've got to be like quite confident. So
yeah, an alone picture, not like together picture. Yeah,
it's like girls naturally, it comes to them maybe a little bit more easily. So the hosts say they look really good together. Then they eat. They go inside to eat, and he's like, "I want to cut up your food for you," and she says, "Well, what should I do?" And he says, "You just keep talking." But she says, "I'm going to cut up your food." And then Jae-Jin's like, "Oh, is it normal to be this happy?" She says, "Look, I feel like we're Inferno. I feel like we're in Inferno together, whatever that means." So there are so many. She says, "When we're in Inferno together, I feel like there are so many situations that bring us together to talk." She says, and then he says, "Look, I did that on purpose, staying behind." So basically, with the way they are, I feel like there's so many conversations they have in Inferno that we never hear. Because they seem so close, and she seems so giddy about him, but I don't know where it's coming from. But I don't know where it's coming from, because we never see their conversations in Inferno. Hardly.
No, but I'm saying that they've been so close for such a long time now, from the time that they went to Paradise together the first time, because they only showed a little bit of their conversation that day, but ever since they came back from Paradise, they've been like stuck to like each other like glue, really.
But how do you know? Because we never see them together.
Because she's always picking him, and she's always like, "Oh yeah, I prefer to go with him. I prefer to do this with him," and she's always kind of like flogging off the other guy all the time.
What is she preferring to do? I don't understand.
Remember when they went around they were sitting around the bonfire? Not bonfire. I keep calling it a bonfire.
But that was ages ago.
Fire pit. And she was just like picking him and things like that. Yeah, but that was straight after they came back from Paradise, and since then she's always picking him. She never picks.
No, she picked Hyun-jae.
Can you come into shot?
She picked Hyun-jae for Paradise. I don't see how.
I can see from the start they were very, very close, and she was fixated on him from the start. You could just tell by her actions and the way she talks.
No, I know she liked him, but I don't see how she's got to this point of giddiness and so comfortable with him. The way she expresses herself is like she's so comfortable with him, and that's what she says. She's like, "I feel like we're constantly together in Inferno. Like we're always in situations where we're together. It's just meant to be." And he says, "Look, I do these things on purpose. Like I make sure like the room's cleared, and then I stay behind so I can talk to you."
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Like, he gets off the table after she does, like when she does at the same time and things like that.
Yeah. So he's like always finding his moment to like corner her, I guess. So she says,
not as like strongly as Sung-min, the loser. That
yeah.
loser.
No, or Hyun-woo.
Oh god, that's the one. That's the one. He takes the cake. He takes the cake. He's at the top of the loser list.
He hasn't made an appearance in this episode at all. So, he's become Ye-jin and Ha-eun.
Oh yeah, and
Okay.
poor
So
thing.
then Ji-yeon says she won the game because she says she won the challenge today because she was like quite fierce with it and competitive. She was like, "Well, I ate the game a lot. I ate the game. I won the game because I ate a lot. Because she was saying in Paradise, me and Hyun-jae ate a lot. And then he was like, "Well, I heard you ate lamb chops in Paradise. This is the flashback when they were in the kitchen. So this is when he corners her in the kitchen, and she was like, "I won the game today because I ate a lot." And he was like, "Yeah, I heard you ate lamb chops in Paradise." And then she was like, she says, "I like the way you maneuver the situations to approach her in a natural way. It shows me that you're considerate, like you're waiting behind and you're doing these little things." And he says, "Look, the sense I got was that you hung around deliberately. You knew I was doing that, and you hung around deliberately because you knew I was staying behind and you wanted to stay with me." So he was like,
it is
"It's
true.
mutual."
It's mutual. It's mutual.
Yeah. Otherwise, if I don't like someone and I know they're hanging around, I'm leaving. I'm running. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Sorry, I'm just trying to say that we've got a time limit. That's why I was trying to remind you.
So you're right. It felt natural because we understood each other, she says, and each other's intentions. That's why I really like you and what we have between us. It doesn't feel forced. And then he doesn't know what to say. He's like, "You're a really good." He calls her like a really good person, but she just keeps like throwing like all these compliments his way.
He's not really complimenting her like hardly ever.
Yeah, and then because he said you were a really good person, she says, "Look, I really appreciate you saying that to me." And then he goes, "Look, I'm not worthy of you. You should never have to experience any pain because of me," which I took as a red flag. When guys say this stuff, when guys say like, "I'm not worthy of you," it's their out, right? Like it's their like way of saying, if I mess up, remember you chose me.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought as well. Like I saw red flags in him from the start because he's always being strange.
Yeah, I mean, look, the being strange
You
thing can
liked
be a
him
red
from the
flag for
start.
many
You're like, oh
people.
yeah, there's something about him.
No,
He's great.
the red flag, the being strange can be a red flag for many people. It was not a red flag for me, I'll be honest. Like, I don't mind the weirdness.
Strange people.
Yeah, I don't mind the weirdness. But when people say this, I've heard it so many times on so many different programs and Bravo and stuff, and not very good guys, they always say this thing where, "You don't deserve me," you know?
Yeah.
No, I don't deserve you. You're so special, and you know, you don't deserve any pain because of me. But that means I'm going to cause you pain. So just watch out now. So she says, "I don't think you've ever done anything like that before to me. You haven't, because you express your feelings for me so well that I can pick up on everything right away. Like that's in this moment right now, Joo-young. Like that's happening in this 9 days moment.
She's so caught up. She's so caught up in him."
And then he's like, "Oh my God, you're so sweet. I think I'm going to cry." And then she continues, "I've never been confused about your feelings. I hope you're not confused either. That's why I wanted to come here with you. Like, I hope I haven't given you signals."
Yeah, do you think he's like a bit sickened, off put by like the amount she's laying it on? Like,
I don't know.
I would be. I'd be like, "Oh my God, run away, run away."
Yeah. And then she was like, "The reason I fought so hard in this game today was because I wanted to come here with you and only you."
Too much. She's doing too much.
Hard, yeah. He says, "Thank you, truly." She says, "The way things felt so natural between us, even here is something, like even whilst we're here, something that truly cannot be compared to anything I've ever had or experienced with anybody else before."
Nothing's happened.
A lot.
Like, calm down.
So this is what I mean. Like, what's been happening for her to feel so strongly?
Nothing, because they haven't had any alone time together apart from Paradise, and nothing is truly alone time because there's cameras everywhere.
So have we not seen all their interactions? But what's been happening?
No, but still, it's like it's not. They've never had 1 minute alone in this whole process because there's always cameras and stuff. So how can she say something like that? It makes no sense. Like, what's wrong with her?
After that, he covers his eyes and face, and he's got like his head in his eyes.
Because maybe it's too much for him.
He's like, "This is precious. This is really precious. That's the only way I could describe it, as precious to me." And then they see the fountains, and she's like, "It's like a movie." And then he's like, this is the funniest bit, right? This is also a red flag. He goes, "This is the best moment I've had this past year."
Oh yeah,
like,
your life must be so proud.
This is the best That's so anticlimactic. Like, you can say, like, this is the best moment I've had in a while. Like, because that means it could be, like, 10 years, like
Yeah,
5
but
years.
doesn't it
But
show
in
that
this
he's like,
past year, this
yeah,
past
but
year,
your like my life must be so terrible that this is the best moment. Like this is
oh, I know.
really, really weird.
Like, in the last year, well, I mean, anyone could say that. If I went on a cruise and saw fireworks and, like, was, like, in
Yeah,
a
you
romantic
know
meal,
what? You're right.
anyone could say that's the best
He's
moment.
just saying a lot of generic stuff. He's throwing a lot of generic stuff at the wall.
But the past year is really underwhelming. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I didn't like this scene with them two together. I didn't like their. I didn't like their. You know, their whole paradise date and everything. I just didn't like it.
Yeah. So the hosts say that the contestants are so open this year. They say, like,
That they're
because he's an
daring.
art, and they say that because he's an artist, he probably sees like has full emotions, and he's like an empath. I don't get any of that. Like,
Maybe
no,
they're trying to say he's got like a spectrum of emotions to tap into, something like that.
they're
They're
reading
reaching.
way too much into this. Like, I mean, yeah. And they say, like, Ji-yeon
He's
has
more
full
expressive
clarity
than
in how
maybe.
she feels. Yeah. So then, Sung-min. Okay, so this is the ending. So Sung-min and Go-Eun go for a chat in the evening on the rooftop, which is a really romantic. Like, the sun was going down. It was, like, really pretty up there. But this is the first time we've seen it, the rooftop. So he gives her a blanket for her lap. And then Sung-min asks her, like, what did you talk about with Egon? Egon?
He
Egon.
gone.
I'm really curious because they were talking earlier when they had that deep conversation. And she says, like, we always have really deep conversations. I always have really deep conversations with Egon. Like really serious conversations about who I am, like, deep down. And someone says, oh, that's a good thing, right? Like, what did you talk about exactly? And she says, well, this
He
and
always
that.
wants all the gossip, like all the time. Like, get your own stuff to talk about her with, okay, you loser.
Yeah, so she's like, he's like, I need ideas. Like, I don't know what to talk about. So she's like, oh, well, we just talked about this and that. And he says, Egon also told me last night that you have deep conversations, like, out of the blue. And she says, it sounds like talking with Ha-eun. He told me, like, talking with Ha-eun yesterday really helped him make his mind up. He had clarity. And he makes a bit of an annoyed face and says, well, I guess you must have a charm about you. You must be irresistible. Ugh.
Like he's
I
just,
don't like that
I
word,
don't like it. No, and
irresistible.
also I don't like how he's always like blaming her for like being like too like pretty and too like
Oh, yeah. What is
chatting.
that thing
You're
called?
too
Like,
chatty and you're too like you're too popular and this and that. Like,
what is that
and
phrase called when you're being like the girl that's like the not the seductress, but there's like it's called
pick
something.
me. He's trying
No,
to say
it's called
yeah.
something when you are like the temptress.
Yeah, he's trying to say that, yeah. And he's just like really annoying. Like he's got nothing to talk to her about, but he's always dragging her somewhere. And he's just
But
talking in
even but
circles.
Egon did the whole temptress thing as well. He was like, "Oh, you're so popular. Everyone must like you. People must be like wolf whistling when you walk down the road, or whatever he was
Oh
saying."
yeah.
How do people like heads turn when you go down the road? Like, it's all gross. All that
So
kind of stuff is
yeah,
gross to me. I
it's
don't like that.
nasty.
So she was like, I did enjoy our conversation. So yeah, this is where it was interesting because she says, I did enjoy our conversation. I did enjoy our conversation, like my conversation with Egon, but am I attracted to him? Ooh. So she's trying to say, like, she's maybe not attracted to
Is
him.
this what she's saying in her confessional or to Sungmin?
No, she tells Sungmin. She's very open about it. She's
Oh,
like,
okay.
look, I do have like interesting conversations with him, but am I
I think
attracted
she's
to
not
him?
being honest with herself because there's so much chemistry between her and Egon, and
So then
nothing between her and Sungmin.
Sungmin knows that she's attracted to him. So he's like, well, what about me makes me attractive to you? And she says, maybe it's because you're the first guy I went to paradise with. I think that was very significant for me because we really talked a lot, and thereafter for the next few days we talked quite a bit, and nothing has really led me to be attracted to any other people here. So he says, but there are guys that you were curious about, just like it was for me. Like, I've been curious about some other people. I guess that's just the way it is here. So he's saying, okay, so you're not attracted to anyone, but you have had curiosities, and that's what you've been doing with the rest of the guys. So it's a curious thing. You're not really attracted to them, trying to clarify in his mind. And she says, I think you and I became attracted to each other at similar pace as well. Like, it wasn't too fast. It wasn't too slow. Like, that's how it felt to me. Like, we're going at a good pace. And he was
Whatever.
like, yeah, good pace. And she says, yeah. So the female hosts, this is where they deliberate. They're like, they think that she's attracted more to Sung-min after all, but Kyun-hyung, one of the hosts, says it seems like she's more attracted to Egon, but she keeps saying Sung-min. like her body language and stuff, obviously, even to us, comes across as you're more attracted to Egon, but her voice, what she's saying is
Yeah,
Sungmin. And then one of the other hosts, Han-hae, says that she has deeper conversations with Egon, but with Sungmin, their conversations are so shallow. They have no substance.
very surface level.
Yeah, they're very surface, very no substance. Like, which is,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he
They
hasn't got any
can't,
substance to him. That's why
yeah,
he
and they
can't have a
can't really
conversation with
detect
someone
any
like that.
chemistry between Sungmin and Go-Eun. So Da-hee says, look, she might prefer that kind of conversation, like not having deep conversations. Um,
No,
there
because she
may
did
be
say she
attraction
liked
with
the deep
Egon, but
conversation with Egon. She did say she
yeah, she
liked
said
that.
that,
She enjoyed it.
yeah. But then she's like, there may be attraction with Egon, but she may still be more comfortable with Sungmin. So it might be safer. Like, she might just feel
Yeah, that's
like
what
you're
I
saying,
think. That's what I was
like you're
saying
saying, there's
before.
a
She feels safer.
bad boy vibe to Egon. And also, we can't forget they do have some notions about each other. They have mutual friends, and they do know of
Yeah,
each other. So
so
she
she
may be
must know
throwing
things
off from
about
what
him.
she's heard.
Yeah,
She,
like that he's a
she may
player
have,
and things like that.
she may have like,
Because he seems like a player to me. Like
yeah.
he's really like cheesy and like really like
So
he's
that
like
might be clouding her judgment, and rightly so. Like, you have to go on people's history. Like,
yeah.
we say this about Bravo stuff all the time. Like, did
But
you not watch
that way,
it?
I think she's like
Have you
trying
not
to
watched it?
protect her heart. Like
Yeah.
I think yeah, but she's
Which
also
I think is
protecting
genuine.
for that. Yeah, but she should have just not been with Sungmin. She should not pick anyone then. Like there's no need to pick Sungmin. Like he's the
Yeah.
worst. Like
She
he's gonna
feels
bore
safe
you
with
to
him,
death.
probably. She does probably feel safe with him. So then Jin-young says, I don't feel like Egon forces her. Like, so, because she was talking, the rest of them were saying, look, she might not prefer, like, deep conversations, and she just feels comfortable with, like, the surface stuff with Sungmin. So Jin-young's like, well, I don't feel like Egon forces her into those kind of deep conversations. She's bringing
Yeah, it's so
information out
natural.
herself, like, without being prompted.
Yeah, it's
So
so natural.
she must like it.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so then we cut to a scene where it's not like still in the same scene, where
Because
Go-Eun and
because
Sungmin.
now it's night because
Yeah,
he's trapped her there
no, they
talking
went
this
in the
crap
evening anyway.
for so
They went in the
long.
evening from the beginning. But so at the same time as Sungmin and Go-Eun talking on the rooftop with the sun setting, Ha-eun, it cuts to Ha-eun, the new girl, asking Hyun-jae and Egon, they're outside, like, where are you guys
Yeah, I
both
just want
going?
yeah, but I just want to say when we see Ha-eun, she's dressed like somebody I know from like back in the day when somebody was in
Back to front
college,
baseball cap.
like no college as in like the wife beater top, the long wife beater top, and the baggy jogging bottoms and
I didn't
everything.
even
Like
notice. All I saw was a back to front. Are you
back,
talking about? Are you
I'm talking
talking
about
about
how
Go-Eun or Ha-eun?
Ha-eun.
The new girl.
Yeah. So
Oh,
when she
okay.
came in the scene, did you notice her? She was wearing like
I only
a
noticed the back to front
wife
baseball
beater
cap.
top, a long wife beater top, not a short one, long one, and then like baggy like hip hop style from like 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago,
Yeah.
like someone else
But now,
I
because
know
now she's
used to
being the little
dress.
sister,
Huh?
she knows her role as the little sister now as well.
Yeah, yeah. No, but I think she
She's
dressed like that because she was into
not
hip
giving
hop
off sexy
dancing and
vibes.
stuff. Like she used to do hip hop dancing and stuff.
Oh
But
yeah. Oh my god.
are
I
you
completely
catching what I'm
forgot about her
throwing? Are you catching what
profession.
I'm throwing? It reminded me of someone, how someone used to dress in college
Oh.
back in the day.
Okay. Okay. So
So,
How asked Hyun-jae and Egon, where are you both going? Like, again, the little sister vibe.
yeah,
Hey, wait for me.
she's very
Um,
childlike.
so Egon says, but in a cute way. I don't
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
problem with
yeah.
her.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem
I
with
don't have a problem with her either.
her. So then Egon says, I'm gonna go find Go-Eun, and then he finds them on the rooftop, and he's like, oh, there's my love, and he shouts out, Go-Eun, when are you gonna hang out with me?
It felt a
And
bit
then it
like Romeo
stops.
and Juliet kind of situation
Yeah.
vibes.
Well, I felt like yeah,
She's
he's kind of
finally
got this thing in his. I think he's got this thing in his head where he's like, I'm gonna go, like, I'm gonna fight for this girl now.
yeah, because because he shouldn't let Sungmin like kill her with boredom. It's like it's not okay. It's not okay. Like, why did they let this boring man on the show? Like, he gets. Oh my god! In the next episode, his boringness gets worse. Okay, like
Okay.
I just wanted to shoot myself
I'm
listening to
looking
him.
forward to it. Okay. So
So yeah, go on.
that's it. That's where it ends.
That's where it ends. Yeah, and yeah. So You're going to be really irritated by him in the next episode as well. Don't worry.
Oh no,
Don't worry. There's
Tony is a
more
lot.
irritation to come. Anyway, so like, share, follow, and we'll be back with episode 10 probably next week sometime. Hopefully, and maybe 11 as well. Who knows? And yeah, so like, share, 5 stars. We need those 5-star reviews.
How
Comment and
many
let us know
episodes
what you
are there,
want.
by the way?
There's 12, and then there's the reunion. But in the reunion, I haven't clicked into it, so I don't know if there's a few episodes or one episode. I'm guessing there's only one episode for the reunion.
Yeah, this is not Bravo.
Yeah, it's not a. Yeah, but
This is
that's
not
where
Andy
we got it from,
Cohen.
isn't it?
It's
Bravo,
not Andy
probably.
Cohen hosting it.
Yeah, but they only got the reunion from Bravo, because I think they probably copied the reunion from
No, but I
Selling
think there's
Sunset,
been so
because
many
Selling
talking
Sunset.
points.
No, but Selling Sunset had a reunion, but Selling Sunset copied their reunion from Bravo, really, because Bravo does
Yeah,
reunion.
obviously, but loads of
And
things
then
were.
now,
Reality
now,
TVs need reunions in general. Like, you can't just finish it and not let the people.
yeah, but now I think it all stems from the birth of it was reunions was Bravo.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I think there's been so much drama on Singles Inferno that it has to be addressed. Like, there has to be a reunion for it.
Yeah. This
Do you
season,
think it's the
especially.
host?
Yes, I think the hosts are there.
Are the hosts doing the panel? Doing like
yes,
the
I
reunion?
think the hosts are hosting the reunion. I can't wait.
That's
And I
probably
think
why they
Mina-sue.
probably knew that there was going to be a reunion. That's why they were feeling bad about the things they were saying about
No, I don't think they knew at
this.
this point. I don't think they knew. But also, Mina-sue, yeah, I think Mina-sue is going to be like to the host, well, you were like, because she's quite like up in people's face about like, well, I can't believe you said this about me and things like that. She's going to say that, oh, like I did feel bad when you guys said this about me, and I didn't think that was true.
She's going to go and play the victim probably.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, we'll see. We'll do a recap on that as well.
Okay, and also we'll be coming to you soon with some more Korean shows, and comment and let us know what you want. And we only know what you guys want if you comment and talk to us, interact with us. Yeah, so that's it. Bye.
Bye.